My name is not important. What matters is that I was Professor Arthur Barnhouse's first student. I am writing this report from an undisclosed location. The governments of the world are looking for me. They believe I am dangerous. They are right. You may have heard of the Barnhouse Effect. You've seen the news about battleships overturning in calm seas, ammunition dumps exploding without a spark, and the sudden, inexplicable malfunction of every tank in the Soviet Union and the United States. You call it a mystery. I call it the legacy of one very tired, gentle old man. It began innocently enough. Professor Barnhouse was a simple man. One day in the faculty club, he made a joke about mind over matter. He rolled a pair of dice. He concentrated. He rolled a 7. He did it again. 7 again. He rolled a 7 10 times in a row. The odds of that are 1 in 10 million. He called it dynamo-psychism. It's the ability to manipulate matter with the mind. At first, he could only move dice. Then, he could move a pen across a desk. Next, he shattered a glass vase from across the room. He was thrilled. He thought he had discovered a new frontier of science. But, as we know, science rarely stays in the lab. The military arrived within a month. General Honus Barker. He was a man who could look at a sunset and calculate its blast radius. He didn't see a professor, but rather the ultimate artillery. They took Barnhouse away. They called it Operation Brainstorm. They locked him in a bunker. They made him practice. "Think about that target drone, Professor," the general barked. "Hate it! Destroy it!" Barnhouse, sweating and trembling, would focus his mind. Snap! 5 miles away, the drone would disintegrate. Barnhouse had become a human atomic bomb. He was 50 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, yet he didn't leave any radiation behind. He was the perfect weapon, and that terrified him. I visited him in his cell, or rather, his quarters. He looked like a ghost. "I am not a soldier," he whispered. "I am a teacher, but I have the power to level cities. If I sneeze, I could accidentally sink the Pacific Fleet." The general wanted to use him. The Cold War was heating up. They wanted Barnhouse to locate and destroy every piece of steel in the enemy's arsenal. "Think of the peace we will bring," the general shouted. "We will rule the world through fear." But Barnhouse had a different idea about peace. This all happened a year ago. The general ordered a demonstration for the president. They wanted Barnhouse to destroy a mock village. Barnhouse closed his eyes. He concentrated harder than ever before. But the village didn't explode. Instead, the general's jeep fell apart. The buttons popped off the general's uniform. The tanks on the parade ground turned into scrap metal. Amid the chaos, Barnhouse disappeared. He went into hiding. But he didn't stop working. That year became known as the Great Rot. Bombers fell gently from the sky, their wings simply detaching. Submarines surfaced because their engines dissolved. Nuclear silos jammed permanently. Barnhouse was systematically dismantling the entire planet's war machine. He didn't care about flags. He destroyed American weapons, Russian weapons, and Chinese weapons. He made war impossible. World governments were furious. They hunted him like a wild animal. They called him a traitor, a terrorist, and a madman. But what about the people? For the first time in history, the people noticed that the guns were silent. However, using the effect takes a physical toll. It drains the life force. I received a letter from him yesterday. It was his final report. "I am tired," he wrote. "The effort is too much. My heart is failing. but I have bought the world a little time. I have shown them that peace is possible if we stop playing with our destructive toys. Professor Arthur Barnhouse passed away last night. The military is celebrating. They believe that the Barnhouse Effect died with him. They believe they can rebuild their tanks and bombs. They believe the world is safe for war again. They are wrong. You see, Barnhouse was a teacher first. I was his best student. It took me a long time to learn the trick. It's difficult to clear your mind, but I've been practicing with the dice. Last night, I rolled 57s in a row. So, General Barker and all you warmongers out there, listen up. Do you hear that buzzing sound in your head? That's me. I have a lot of work to do.